One thing I want to say is, you guys, Americans are family oriented people. They don't take their families for granted. Americans love their families like a lot. And I'm so glad to experience this. They really love their families. When it comes to family, they will leave everything and be part of anything that is taking place. So they love their families so much. That's why some people don't even always go for vacations, because they're like, instead of me going for vacation and do things outside, I'll take this time from work and just go and be with my family, maybe in another state, or do things with my auntie who lives in another state, instead of going outside the US. So that's why most of the Americans don't leave their country to go for those vacations, because they would rather have the vacation in the US with their families than going out. Though we have those who go out grocery shopping, and that part of you being able to pay your own instead of making that long queue wait and do that. Yeah, so these guys have that technology whereby you can just go on a machine and pay for everything instead of you standing in a long line. This is something I saw also in Dubai. We used to do that. You don't have to make a line. We don't have this in Uganda. In Uganda, we still have cashiers and those waiters and waitresses. Do they call them waitresses? Okay, supermarket workers, yes. They will go and do those things, pack for you, do everything. But in Uganda, we don't have those machines. I don't know if they have them anyway right now. I don't know. I haven't been there for some time. I don't know if they have them. But when I left Uganda, they didn't have that part. In the US, buy things, pack for yourself, pay for yourself. Like, no one has time to waste in a line. One thing I want to mention is when it comes to packing and punching things, that time, people here are a little bit slow. Yes. People here are a little bit slow. You take some time when someone is just punching, someone is putting this, the way they are doing it, they're a little bit slow. Because I mentioned already, these people are really old. But in Dubai, people are so fast. You make a line, the way they punch things, people are always like so fast, and the supervisor is moving around doing things, checking. So you have to be like so fast when you're working on a customer. You have to be so fast. Punch this, do this. Here, they are very slow. So you have to pack these things for yourself. If there is someone who is working on you, you have to stand there and pack for yourself. This really shocked me. But in Dubai, there is someone who is supposed to be packing for you and doing those things as they talk to you. They're asking you, how was your shopping experience? How was this? How was that? But here, you have to do it yourself. In the US, when you go to a restaurant, most of the restaurants are not full. They're not so congested. Yeah, anyway, it depends on which day, maybe a weekend or maybe morning, mid-morning, something like that. But most of the places are really empty. You go there, and so I asked Habi why. He said here people just come, grab things and run, go do other things. Like, no one has time to sit and chill and drink and take their time. No. People are rushing. I don't know what people are chasing here. Why are people running after time? People are working so fast. Everything is so fast here. Whereas in Dubai, you just have to go to a restaurant. People are just talking. No one is even bothered. Like, everything is done. Some people here rush, to go home and do things, after work and stuff, because they don't have help. In Dubai, there is a lot of help. People have nannies who are doing things, people who are doing gardening, people who are doing this and that. Here in the US, you guys, you have to do everything around your house. All the housework, all the kids, all the gardening, all the mechanical things. You're supposed to do everything. Fix your AC, fix your washing machine. Like, you have to do everything. Because if you start paying for these things, they are too expensive to pay. Plus, you don't have to pay for those things. You have to learn them. I mean, there are people who pay for these things, but it's a little bit, it's not like everyone can afford it. So if you can learn to fix your things in the house, That is the best thing in all the shops. Maybe you're going to buy shoes, you're going to buy this and that. They don't have a lot of workers in there. They don't have a lot of workers. Like, you can go to a place and workers are like 2 or 3 in a big store. And I'm like, why? You know? Because for us, me where I come from, like Uganda, you have people who are working, you know. I don't know. Anyway, they're not paid a lot. In Dubai, like, you enter a store to buy things, it is all full of workers who are helping you to pull this, to do this. You have people to ask, what is this? How can I use this? But here, all those shops, they don't have a lot of people, so you can buy things and no one is there even to attend to you. Because in Dubai, they say, hi, ma'am, how can I help you? Do you need... So those people will walk with you around the whole time you're doing your shopping. Someone is behind you, asking you, talking to you. Darling, when it comes to the US, no one has that time to walk around you, to ask you, ma'am. No one even calls you ma'am. Like, which ma'am? Oh my goodness, I miss Dubai for that, because every time I enter the shop, someone would say, hi ma'am, you're welcome. Can I tell ma'am? They will ma'am you until you buy. Here, no one is going to ma'am you. No one is going to do those things. If you want to buy, you buy. If you don't want to buy, get out of here. So that's US for you. So having lived in Dubai, I keep comparing certain things and I'm like, America is really America, you guys. So yeah, that was one thing that really shocked me. When it comes to taxes, you guys, everything is taxed. I grew up in a country where I don't think I've ever paid tax, you know. Tax for what? We always had things and we never paid for any taxes. We never paid any taxes, you know. It's totally different here. Like, I find it so surprising. Everything is taxed. If I came to the US, I used to hear people talking about bills. If you've never lived here, you never know. So many bills. Even if you're earning a lot of money, by the time you pay all your bills, you have nothing left. I'm like, what is this? If you want to live that beautiful internet life where you have to be traveling all the time, I mean, having those expensive cars, houses and stuff, you can do all of that. But you can do that and pay later. You know, these guys make your life so comfortable, but not comfortable. You can have that beautiful car, you can drive that beautiful car that you like, but then you have to pay for it, be paying for it like all the time until you know, like, I'm like, when will people live without having to pay these? I remember one time when I was in Dubai, Habi came to visit me, and the way people used to look at us, you know, people could think like, maybe, why is she with this person? You know, when you're in Dubai, you can tell who a tourist is. A person who lives there, you can easily tell. So every time I moved with Habi, people could know, oh, he's a tourist, he doesn't live here. You know, even the way he used to speak and do things, even the way he looks, you could tell. But people used to look at me like, oh, maybe she was bought. I'll use bought. Maybe she was bought. Maybe because these things happen everywhere, you know. I mean, these things are there in Dubai. Maybe they are just going somewhere to have some time, you know, those things. I think in Uganda it was different. We are treated in a special way. You know, when you go to a restaurant and they see you with a white person, I'll say white anyway. I don't want to use it, but I'll use white because that's what most people will understand. They see you with this white guy, they will say, oh my goodness, they will talk so well, they will do things in a proper way, they will not even scream at you, they will give you, you know, they will treat you in a special way, you know. But when you go there alone, they will even forget that it was you who went with the other person. So that's what I'm trying to do. To me, in Dubai, they look at you like a cheap someone who has bought. I've experienced this in Dubai in a certain supermarket, and here it's totally different. Here no one cares who you're dating, who you're married to, what color they are. They don't even care about color. Actually, when it comes to color here, it's so important for you not to mention those things of color, race, size, and you know. So you just have to be careful when you're talking to people here. You don't have to talk about people's looks, height, weight. Those things are really really, really important when it comes to the US. So here, when you go out with your hubby, it's normal. No one will even pay attention to you. No one will treat you in a special way because you're dating that white guy or white woman, you know. I don't want to say white woman, really. I'm sorry about that, you guys. But I just want to bring out a point so that we can all understand it. People are not so friendly because of the reasons I've mentioned already. You know, like because of time. Like people just don't have time for anything. You can go out and then you smile at someone and just a few of them will smile at you back. I personally, when I meet someone, I used to do this when I was, even before I came here. I used to do this in Dubai. Like in Dubai, when you meet someone who is like African or black or something, I'll say that. When you meet them, it feels so good to see someone who comes from a place where you come from. When you smile at them, they will smile at you back. You know, she'll become like your sister, your brother, something like that. Come in the US, it's totally different because this place has all, like, everyone comes to the US. Like, it has so many people from different places, you know. So if you come with that mentality of smiling to everyone who bypasses you because they are black like you, because they're Africans, it's totally different. Some people will not even smile at you back because people are going through so many things. People have bills to pay. People have kids to pick from school. People have housework. People have work. People have things. So they will not be friendly to you because it is such a busy place. Like, no one has time to do those things. That's why most of us who come here, because of the things we've seen in movies and social media, we feel it is the same thing. You come on the ground, they call it ground. It is totally different. You look at things and you'll be like, I never thought it was like this. This is not the America I thought. This is not the America I saw in movies, you know. Because we've been like impacted in a certain way. I feel like it is okay. They have a reason why they are not smiling back. Another thing that really shocked me was the fact that some of the jobs we thought they are less paying jobs, or some of the jobs we never really gave time to, or maybe some of the skills we never really gave time to learn, thinking, oh, there is no way how I can do this. Those are the things that are really well paying here in the US. People who have salons here, people who are doing hair, people who are doing anything, everything concerning hair, those guys are earning a lot of money. Where I come from, when your work is doing hair, it's not seen, unless it is maybe at a certain level. But we never thought someone who just plaits hair could earn a lot of money. So that's why I told you guys, if you're out there and you're planning to come here, make sure at least you have some skills concerning hair. This is something I regret. This is something I feel like I would have done. I would have known how to do maybe braids or do something, you know, because after reaching here, this is the time I'm realizing that when people are doing these things, they are actually earning a lot of money. Here in the US, you don't just buy things for today. You have to buy things and keep them for some time, you know, for tomorrow, for next week, because you never know. Anything can happen. They have natural disasters, you know, floods can come, fire can come, you know, those things. So people live in that kind of fear that something might come. I don't want to say fear really, but you never know what might come the following day, you know. So people keep food, people keep things for next month, for the other month. So when I first came here, I asked Abby, why aren't we using these things? Why are they just sitting here looking at us? He said, we are keeping those for some days, you know. I'm like, why? Because you never know. He said you never know, something might come up, something might happen. American homes are really totally different. When you enter someone's house, it's full of a lot of food. You find them having, they call them pantries. They have different sections. This is something I saw also in Dubai. They have different sections of different things bought, you know, snacks. They have a lot of snacks. The whole house is full of different things. I feel like America is so rich in food. People are always eating, you know, eating. Someone is speaking this, someone is speaking that, eating this all the time. I'm like, How people have eating disorders. I never thought. Another thing that really shocked me is the fact that when Americans see us that who have lived in different countries and we come here, those countries are called abroad, meaning him coming to Uganda, him going to Dubai. I never thought it is abroad. I thought this is abroad. Oh my goodness, I'm very sure I'm not the only one. Like, Americans could say going to Uganda is abroad. I laughed. I laughed. I thought when I come from Uganda and I go to Dubai and I come here, that is abroad. But American going to Uganda, it's abroad. I have to go and learn some English, really. Let me hope we've learned something from it. May God bless all of you. Take care. Bye.